See, I beg, no pretense. So I'm going to be sharing with you guys my 2 weeks wait symptoms, things that I experienced before I finally got my pregnancy positive test. Hello guys, welcome back again to Nina family channel. If it's your first time stopping by, you are highly adorably amazingly, you are mostly welcome again to another video. Okay, so by now guys, you guys must have seen my pregnancy announcement video. So we are pregnant again with baby number 2. So if you don't know who I am, my name is Nina. I live and I base in United States of America, and we are expecting baby number 2, and this pregnancy was very much planned. So we planned this pregnancy, and I'll be leaving the links of the whole video in the description box if you haven't seen them, for you to go see how me and my husband planned our second baby, because we want the first one we want them to be 2 years apart. So that's why we both decided to plan the second pregnancy, and as God may have it, it worked out the right time. So today I'm going to be sharing my 2 weeks wait. Why am I doing this? Because I watched a lot of 2 weeks wait video when I was in my 2 weeks wait. And if you don't know what 2 weeks wait is, pretty much the time you ovulated and the time you are about to see your next period, and also in between the time you're about to test for pregnancy tests to see eventually if the period doesn't come, what else comes is pregnancy announcement and pregnancy test positive. So this is what the 2 weeks wait means. People want to test early on time, with their body system, their body language, their body every. So please, this video is going to be full of TMI, and I'll try as much as I can to make it very minimal, so not to be vulgar or something. But this is we are women. If you're a man, you're also one day going you all know. So there is still no pretense here. I beg, no pretense. So let's just dive into this video. I'm going to be sharing with you guys my 2 weeks wait symptoms, things that I experienced before I finally got my pregnancy positive test. So guys, I'm going to be sharing with you guys my 2 weeks wait symptoms. So things I experienced after ovulation. I experienced 2 weeks after ovulation that made me start thinking I think I'm pregnant, before actually I did my pregnancy test and found out that I'm very pregnant. I watched a lot of those videos. I said I'm going to document my experience. When I was pregnant of my daughter, I never did all that, but now I was like, I think I'm going to document my experience, because I know this pregnancy was very much planned, and let me just keep an eye on my body and document all my symptoms. So I'm going to be sharing all my symptoms with you guys. So I started documenting my symptoms on my 7-DPO. I know some women share that they start documenting on 1-DPO, and I don't know how that works. So I started doing mine on 7-DPO, but during 1 to 6 DPO, I'm going to tell you guys my own symptoms, how I felt and my own experience during those waits. So 1 DPO, I'll be very sincere, I didn't feel nothing. I didn't feel anything. I was still like my normal self. 2nd DPO, 3rd DPO, it was around 4 DPO that I started feeling like kind of a little bit of cramps, because during that time I should be expecting my period anytime soon. So I was feeling a little bit of cramps here and there, but it wasn't severe, it wasn't strong, it was just as if I'm feeling it or not. But from 5 DPO, guys, one thing now I can recall that I felt was bloated. I'm going to insert the picture of my stomach, how bad it was. I was so bloated that I was saying to myself, why am I this bloated? And then I'm not even pregnant. I haven't even tested to see if I'm pregnant or not, but my stomach is so big, and I keep asking myself, oh my God, why is my stomach this big? I had to even make a video, and I also take some pictures of my stomach and said to myself, I don't know what is going on with my body, my stomach is big and all that. So that was one thing I actually noticed from my 5 days past ovulation, 5 DPO, 6 DPO, and then on 7 DPO I decided to start documenting my 2 weeks weight. So on here I wrote that I had high CM and high sex drive. On 7 DPO, CM, if you don't know what CM means, is cervical mucus. So I discovered, because normally after ovulation everything's supposed to dry up until when your period comes for some women. So but when you actually takes in, when your body, when you actually takes in, your body start reacting, you start, the cervical mucus, like the whitish egg white kind of thing, start coming out and all that, just to let your body know something is going down in there. So 7 DPO, I discovered that I had a big amount of it, guys. It was so big, and my whole body was doing me totori me toto. So like I had this crazy sex drive. Like my husband was even saying, even if you're even going to be pregnant, you, with all this thing you're doing, you even remove the baby. So guys, it was so crazy. Yeah, and that was the one thing. So I had to like document that. So on my 8 DPO, I documented that I had cramps around 2 p.m. and nausea in the morning, and I'm still very bloated with back pain. That was what I documented. So on this day, oh my god, my whole body, my whole back, I was having cramps, like everything. And some of my video, I did some pregnancy tests on that day, and it was negative, pure negative. And I was just like, why? Because of the way I was feeling. So I felt like, okay, let's see if I'm actually pregnant, or if I will see any faint line or anything like that. But no, when I did my pregnancy test, it was completely negative. So I was just like, why am I feeling this way? So I was feeling cramps in my lower abdomen, and that was around 2 p.m. in the afternoon. And then in the morning I felt like throwing up, and my stomach was still very bloated, and I was having like this severe, a little bit, not really severe, but back pains. So, and then on 9 DPO, I documented here that I was having severe headache, and that 9 DPO was on a Sunday, because I think I can remember that particular day that we didn't even go to church. My back was aching me like crazy, guys. So I was having, and that night, got up the following morning, I had a vivid dream, which I know, like, the dream was so crazy. And the dream was just like I was in a place where it looked as if I'm in the middle of a garden where I was surrounded with fresh fruits. I could remember on that day I called my mom in the evening, and I was telling my mom my dream. My mom was like, maybe you're pregnant, because fruits represent fruits of the womb, Nigerian mothers, you trust them. So I was just like, oh, I don't think I'm pregnant, because I did pregnancy test the other day, and it wasn't even positive. So, but she was like, well, you never can tell, like, who knows? So I was just like, I know. So that was why what I remember, that was on my 9 DPO. And then still on 9 DPO, I documented that I was very tired. I was tiredness, and I was very bloated. So I decided in the evening to do a pregnancy test. So the way I was feeling on this day in the evening, that same Sunday, I was just like, I know I wasn't myself at all. So I decided to do a pregnancy test, and that was when I saw the faintest line, guys. It was so great. That was in the evening though, around like in the evening, like 5-6 p.m. So because of, I know my body was so off, I decided to do a pregnancy test with the test strip. So I did it, and I saw a very faint line, and I didn't see that line immediately. So while I left the thing, I forgot that I did a test. So when I went back to the bathroom, I saw that line. I was like, I know I'm not crazy. This thing is a line. I know I'm not crazy. So, but I didn't say anything to my husband or anybody. I just kept it to myself. So 10 DPO, one of the signs that I felt was I still felt very, very bloated and fulfilling. Like I felt like my stomach is full, but I'm still hungry. Like that day was so crazy. I felt like so very bloated, and my stomach so full, but I was still hungry. So that morning I also did another pregnancy test, and that was when I got my big fat yes. I was like, yes. So the line was so obvious. The line was so obvious on this day, and I was so happy. But I decided to keep going, at least to go like 2-3 more days past ovulation, to see how, how my body, just to document it and see how my body is taking it and how my body is reacting. So on 11 day past ovulation, 11 DPO, I also documented around 6 a.m. today I'm feeling very sleepy, and I'm extremely tired today. That's what I wrote down. So I just, that day I was feeling like, I remember like I was so tired, so sleepy, and even before then I just feel so tired easily, and then I'll just feel like sleeping all day without anything bothering me and all that. So that was what I felt on this 11 day past ovulation. So, and I also documented it, of course. So 12 DPO, my boobs were so achy today, and I had back ache, my whole back. Oh my god, guys, early first trimester, my whole back was aching me like crazy, but I'm okay now. It doesn't happen to me anymore right now, but then my whole back was aching me. So I started to document one more time, which is on my 13 DPO, which that now I know that I'm pregnant. So I said today I was very moody. I think on this day my husband said, it looks like you're pregnant. This one you're just overreacting and acting. Girl, I was pissing everybody. I was just like an axe on this particular day. Like I was just angry, moody, like how you're not just yourself, but you don't know why you're acting this way. That was me. So I just had to document it. So let me read to you guys what I documented. I said on 13 DPO, today I was very moody. I discovered my gums bleed. Oh my god, yes, because I discovered that morning when I brushed my teeth, I spit out blood, and I opened my teeth in the mirror and I saw that my down gums and up, they were like slightly bleeding. Yeah, I thought my gums were bleeding when I brushed my teeth, and my nose was so congested, like, and I had like, oh my god, from that day onwards, from this 13th day past ovulation was horrible that day. Now I remember why I was actually very, very moody on this day, because my back was aching me, not just aching me. I had severe congestions in my nose, like as if I'm about to have severe catarrh. Oh my god, was what I felt on this day. So but after this day I knew I was pregnant, so I started preparing on how to tell my husband. Even though I don't know, Igbo men, you can't just prank them. You can't prank them because they already know. Even though he himself, I think my husband know already that I'm pregnant. Even before I told him, he knew, because he was like, I just know your character, I know everything, so this thing is so off, I know something is going on with you. So but yeah guys, this is all my 2 weeks wait symptoms. I watched a lot of these videos and I can relate, and I enjoyed watching them, and I want you guys or somebody else in my shoes, or anybody who is still in their 2 weeks wait, to watch and see if they can relate to some of my symptoms. And that will be all for this video, guys. I hope you guys enjoyed it. I'm so appreciative from all my new family. I can see you guys subscribing to my channel. I really love you guys. Thank you so much, and I promise I'm going to take you guys along with me all through this. Just stay tuned, subscribe, turn on your bell notification, because I'm going to bombard you with every bit of this journey. I'm going to share everything with you guys. I'm going to share my first doctor's appointment, when I heard the baby's heartbeat, my gender reviews. So stay tuned, and thank you for being part of this amazing family, and I love you guys. Mwah. Salema,